All right, a little filming advice that I'm going to have for this year. You call it a hack or whatever. Ordered this little thing off of Amazon. I'll include the link, but it's made of aluminum. It fits on any GoPro mount or tripod. That's what I'm going to use it on. And it has these two GoPro mounts on it. The problem, and I've already messed with this one, so kind of ignore it. The problem with it is, I'll try to get real close, but it's got a little square in there that your two GoPro mounts can sit on. So for my example, I'm going to have a Tactacam wide here and a Tactacam wide here. But it'll only fit in there looking straight ahead or straight to the side. This little thing was fairly cheap, but it seems like decent aluminum. So it either looks straight ahead or it looks straight to the side. Well, I don't want that. I want it to look kind of at an angle this way, and then this other one kind of at an angle. So I wanted to show people this, if it's something you're looking at, how to fix this to where you can make it to where they're both looking at angles, and then I'll demonstrate that. So the first thing we got to do is we got to take this piece, unscrew the screw that's on the bottom of it. It's a little bitty screw around here somewhere. There it is. And what you're going to do is pick one corner. So I'm going to take this corner right here, and I'm going to shave it down with my Dremel. I'm going to try to do that while holding all this. I think I got a way I can do this while still filming. So I'm going to take this corner and just knock it off like that. And you'll see once I get it done. All right, check that. It will be hot. And make sure you use eye protection. And what I'm going to check on this, find some way to stand it up amongst all the junk. What I'm going to check is that will clear that end, that corner, that I can screw it down, and that will actually fit angled in there like that. So let me get my screw. All right, so I got the screw back in it, and I'm just hitting just a little bit there. I'm gonna shave a little more off. I'm hitting just a little bit right there where they at an angle where that corner meets. Gonna grind off a little bit more. Try that out. All right, so we're good on that. Now I'm clearing that lip with that corner that I've edged off. But the other problem is the back side of this. They put a little lip on there for some reason, right here. So I've got to Dremel off that lip, and then we should be good. All right, so the lip we're going to grind off is that right there. It's real small, it won't take long. Again, all these things that we're doing on this end, you got to do for this end too. I've just already done it. So I'm just showing you this side, but you'll have to repeat it for the other side. And that's it. We took that lip off, and now it's pretty flat on the end of that. All right, so this is the one we just did. It's on there flat now. You can see the lip that we cut clears that little notch. The other side, I need it to be where it is facing kind of the opposite direction at that angle. The way I originally cut it, though, it faced in, so I'm going to have to cut this corner so that they'll face opposite of each other to give me a wider angle with two cameras. So I'm going to have to cut this corner on this one just a little bit, and then we'll paint it and show you how it works. All right, so I've got both of them. The corners ground down to where they clear the block, whatever you want, the frame, whatever you want to call it. I've got them at the angle that I like them to be at, and I've tightened them down from the bottom. I'm gonna take these handles off, and I'm gonna put a little coat of paint on it. Now, it was a gloss black before we grind it on. I'm gonna use a matte black. I just prefer things to not be shiny in the woods or in the duck hole, so that's what I'm. Spin that just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. and we'll test it out. All right, we'll let it dry and put it back together. All right, so my paint job was not the best. A little heavy on the paint, so maybe future don't be so heavy. That right there is just pretty awful, but for the most part, it's gonna be fine for hunting. I'm gonna put it on this little tripod here I got on Amazon. I like it because the legs fold up real small, and then when you get there, you open it up, and you can put this on top of it. All right, so here we've got my two wides mounted on this tripod. I can fold that down, take these off, and put them on at the field. When I get out there in my deer stand, these can be 30, 50 yards away. Push this button one time, and it's going to turn both these cameras on. They're both going to be recording wide-angled view, so when the deer comes through, I get the shot. I get multiple angles. One's from my crossbow or one from my compound bow, and these wide-angled ones looking around as well on the ground. So just a neat feature. I'll push this button again to pause those videos, and then when I'm done, the deer has been shot. I'm going to hold this button down. It's going to turn them off. I can do these with, right now I've got 6 or 7 different cameras synced to this one remote.